apologize, policies, incumbents. Oh my goodness. Will this woman stop it already? Okay. Let's get to the good part.
Indigenous Americans as well, because my grandmother is indigenous. I am not an immigrant, and neither is my family. So again, they're not here. They're not from here. There's nothing wrong with immigrating here, but there are other people, including other Black people, including other Latino people that came here the right way, that paid all of this money. You'll get the jump the Rio Grande, and they're supposed to have sympathy for you.
Let me ask you this, and then we can move on. Do you think white ethnic people in this country are immigrants and also usurping opportunities from Black and brown people?
Absolutely. Okay, so you have like the Ukrainians. I'm not for sending my money over there, and a lot of conservatives aren't.
Well, let's just say who's here in America. I mean, you have Polish, you have Germans, English, Irish. You know, so there's so many other immigrants in this country that are white ethnic people that may usurp opportunities from Black and brown people. But it seems to be a focus
only if you're illegal.
It seems to be a focus on Black and brown people. Well, I think this may.
Can we get to the part where you're disrespecting your husband, leaning all against another man? Come on. Either you got a white man or you got some soft dude who, by the way, he's by the way, it's something. They showed the brother. I mean, he's one of these buff workout guru type guys. I tell y'all, about 85% of these buff, in shape, deltoids, trapezoids, they have to be perfect. Their arm is not getting enough activation in the left downward deltoid. I gotta work on my left lateral lats. When they too perfect, they either train her or they train her. The trainer is AKA menstress. Okay, if your woman got a trainer, AKA Tom Brady, the trainer, AKA side dude, AKA late night call, AKA he trains your woman, AKA he's your woman's side dude. Yes. That's what they use it as a front. The trainer. He's the trainer. He's my trainer. I'm at work. I'm in training. Yeah, he's sure gonna be training your woman, all right.
Born NDA, but as far as that go, I don't ask. It's almost like at your job, you don't go, well, what's your salary?
Oh, what's your salary? Oh no, they do.
Well, you know you're not supposed to.
They wouldn't ask me.
You know, but HR, you're not supposed to.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, I've never inquired to the other hosts if they have it or not, because I really don't care.
Now, are you paid per episode?
No, I'm paid per month.
Per month?
Yeah, like YouTube.
Wow, how much does he pay you?
It depends.
The range.
It depends because
Now I heard a lot of people talking. I even heard some women talking. They were saying, "Oh, but look at her arms." Men are not looking at this woman because of her arms. She has a nice shape that a man likes. Small waist, thick in the thighs. Most Black men, this is what we're looking for. Nice natural hair, nice lips, nice look. So if you got to talk about the woman arms, then come on. He know his wife is not that attractive, so she might like women herself. Okay? Allegedly. I'm just saying, you never know what goes on in people's bedroom and their marriages. These people are here to entertain you. Stop looking for them to be your end all be all, your overseer, your prophet, your person to take you to the promised land. These people out here be lying, backstabbing, cutting, backdooring, anything to get on top. And if you are a wife, you don't lean into a man with your hand all on his chest. What are you doing? Unless your man is some kind of sweetwater activity by trilateral, try anything sexual. So you want to be in the public eye, but you don't want nobody to be in your dirt. You want to be in Beyonce's dirt. You want to be in Rihanna's dirt, and whoever is in the news cycle, you want to be in their dirt. Hey, pop culture, but you don't want nobody to be in your. That ain't how it works. You know, these people, anytime you look good, they don't want to see you on top. These people on YouTube will dig up dirt from your great grandma. These people on YouTube will dig up dirt from your ancestors. Talking about you indigenous. Boy, these people on YouTube are vicious. Are you kidding? You can't be talking about pop culture, and once you get past like 10,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, oh, here come the hate. Here come the hate. I got hate watchers. They know I'm telling them the real hate watchers. Ain't no real man letting his woman that you married to put his hand on my woman's small of her back. He know what he doing. Anton want to make it look like, yeah, I got the broads. I got all the batches. You know a sucker ducker from high school. He wasn't getting no bras. He done got his couple dollars over lunch money. Got some paper. He got the bag chasers, and then he got the clout chaser. Micca's a clout chaser, man. She trying to get up in the game. She got a dude, big buff dude, he's security guard. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, sometimes them big buff dudes, man, they real fickle. They real they always got them long V-neck t-shirts trying to show their clavicle bones. Sweetwater.
You know, we bring in a lot of super chats, which is extra money that you know the audience gives.
And that's the way he makes the money for the show?
No.
Okay.
You know, YouTube has AdSense and he has
he does make money for super chats. Y'all can send Uncle Islam a Cash App or a super chat. That would be appreciated.
Sponsorships, things like that. So all of that is factored in, plus anything that the audience gives as well.
Sure. So how much does he pay? We were just talking about that range. Unless you want to specifically say how much.
I'm not going to give a specific
because that's the NDA characteristic.
No, that's my.
Or
that's
you want to protect him?
That's
so
my
business.
Much? That's my business mindset, because there are other people on that show. I do not know how much.
So then let's give a range. Because the range doesn't pinpoint the range.
That's why I said I can do the range.
Yeah, sure.
You asked me to pinpoint.
Sure. What's the range?
So I can do a range of anywhere between 2 to maybe 35.
To what? I don't know. You said $2 to
35.
2,000
to 35
to 3,500 a month.
Correct.
Okay, for your role.
I'm only on that show. So there are some people that are on 5 days a week. There are some people that are on 1 day a week. And for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursday and Friday? Ooh. So you mean to tell me he was giving old JP $500 and he giving this chassis $3,500 for 8 days? Oh man, the tricking is at an all-time high, man. The tricking is at an all-time high, man. How she get $3,500 done, bruh? Huh? Oh man, I know the other people on the show is like, huh? 3,500 for 4 days? I'm on this Jeezy every day. You know what I'm saying? The Quentin dude, the Sweetwater boy, the one all the ladies tell their problems to. You know what I'm saying? Sweetwater activities. Then you got the other cat up there, man. He mad. He angry with women. He wouldn't got a few red pill soccer dockers. And you mean to tell me he giving this woman $3,500 done? Oh, I don't have to tell you the price. I ain't gonna tell you no money. Man, he was paying her pretty good, man. See, the cat is out the bag now. And you mean to tell me he wasn't trying to holler? Man, this ain't nothing but the P game, man. Hey. You gonna get that down? Oh, yeah, man. I'm gonna get it down. I got a little, I got a little grooming to do. I got a little work to do. You know what I'm saying? Got me a real little shooby dooby, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get it down, man. I got to put a few things together. See, he was trying to put a few things together, man, because this woman, Micca, man, she is really green out here. She looked like she ain't never had her knees scraped. Looked like when she was a baby, they took good care of her and, didn't let anything happen to her. You know what I'm saying?
So Thursdays and Fridays, you make a good amount of money just for Thursdays and Fridays?
Correct.
Yeah. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's been out there. Mm-hmm. So I understand that Anton is married. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're married?
Correct.
Correct. Have you met Anton's wife?
Yes.
How would you describe her?
every time. Oh, she's so sweet. No one says she's beautiful. Oh, she's just the nicest person I've ever met. The nicest. And I'm not saying that the sister not. But they look to her as nice. When they look at Micca, they look at her as a hot piece of ass. Why do we have to play all the semantics? No one comes to see Anton's wife. Oh, that's messed up. I'm just got somebody to tell the truth. Micca's here for the hot piece of behind. And you're out of pocket, y'all leaning all into this man and his hand on the small of your back, and both of y'all married. Come on. Especially when you act like you holier than thou. Now, if you got an open marriage, y'all got an open marriage, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking all this high moral standards and judge a man by his children, and I'm a Christian first, and this and that, and I'm rich, and then the next minute I'm a player, then the next minute I got a fleet of hoes, then the next minute I'm a Christian man, then the next minute, man, I am flabbergasted. I'm hurt. I don't know how I'm going to pick up the pieces. So you going to do all this talking? 3,500. The other people on the show, you might want to renegotiate your contract.
When I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, that lady's one of the nicest people I've ever met. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that, when you...
Oh my goodness, Micca is so green, man. She may got her little politicized, politicized, political punditcy, politics. No one wants to hear it. No one cares. It's our future. It's America. She wants to be known as not being a hot piece of behind, but that's what you are known for. No one cares about your political affairs. Anton was milking you. Yeah, he was doing a little grooming. He was trying to set you up. He seen the milk on you. He seen the greenness on you. He was like, maybe I can knock this off. And the dude, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really got time. He moving and shaking. It seemed like both of y'all trying to be clout chasers, baby. They showed the brother. Y'all go look him up. Oh, buff guy. Told you about these buff guys. They be Sweetwater.
When you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then...
I'm not saying every guy that's in shape is Sweetwater, but about 75% of them, that's them gym rats, them muscle heads. Oh, they be by.
It's something or whatever. So
no, so I'm saying, what's the form of communication? That he met.
Your husband? they don't have a form of communication.
They don't have a form of communication.
Yeah. So, but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
Come on now.
No.
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
So he's never met your husband.
No.
And why is that?
See, this is how green she is. She don't even understand why. I don't know. It's not really important. Bull crap. You going out of state with somebody?
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just
yeah, okay.
I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there, and so if he's there, like if my like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here. But
when we first met and worked together,
we were in person as well.
Your husband came.
Yeah, we were here.
We were here. Try to get out of it. You was doing too much.
In the DC area, yes, my husband came.
Yes.
So again, if he was here, then yes. But most of my business dealings, and if not all, I usually have a manager or somebody else deal with that. So that's the reason why it's not a thing. But I talk to my husband about
some people be thinking they more. I have a business manager. Some people gonna make it. Some people not gonna make it. I know she done been on the news. I know she got some music. I know, but some people are A-list celebrity, B-list celebrities, C-D-list. Some of us are on the Chitlin circuit of YouTube celebrity.
How long have you and Anton been business partners or friends?
We're business partners. And
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language.
Business partners. So you saying y'all ain't friends? Knock it off.
Which that's inaccurate.
That's why I changed it.
Yeah.
We're business partners. Absolutely.
No, you were friends too. You see how you leaning all in your business partners, but look how you leaned in to your business partner. Look at your hand on the small of your back, on that little waist, on that little waist bone, next to that little dong. What do you mean, business partners? This look like more than business partners, baby. You understand me?
You're not friends.
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply
No. Come on.
that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yes,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, like
He
outside.
did basketball games and different things. You're flying in. He flew you out.
Business,
yeah, like
correct.
not we were, me and you were shooting here, and then we just get something to eat afterwards, but we were doing business.
Yes.
I'm saying, hey, are you up? Are you available today? Or you want to go out to the blah blah blah?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Do you believe it was important at some point for you to introduce your husband to Anton?
Yeah. Because
I'm sure his wife thought it was important to meet you.
So I can't speak on what his wife thought.
Correct.
But the one time that I would have is when we had an event here, but he had work. So, I mean,
but have you?
This is all cap. She is so sweet. I'm just talking about she is just so nice and sweet. You know what I mean? She hasn't been through the gauntlet of YouTube when these people dig up dirt on you. When these people go all through all your business. So you can't be being in this pop culture and being a blogger and talk about people's business and they don't want to bring up your business. Now see, Micca was so sweet, so green. Anton say, oh, I'm gonna try to wrap my claws around this here. She don't even know how to move. But when he was dealing with these sisters, he had old Sixth the Goddess. He had Danica Marie. See, this is what our sister Micca need to do. Go on here, tell black men how bad black women are, and you'll come up in this culture, blogger, YouTuber, chitlin circuit game. I'm trying to lace your boots, baby. No one wants to hear you talk about politics, polish. No one cares about what you got to say about Trump. Okay? You just so sweet. Oh, look. She don't even get a scrape on her knees. But when he talked to these black women, they had enough of him. They could smell a soccer docker from a mile away. They knew what Anton was about. And this from the brother LTTV. Check it out.
Y'all get ready for Anton to say that he's appalled and to make himself the victim and make it about him. And say,
see, these women already know that he's appalled. He's gonna make himself the victim. He's gonna say he's hurt. Y'all could have did something a different way. These sisters seen him coming. They know a sucker ducker when they see one. Micca's just green, but these hardened sisters, they probably look at Micca and say, "Oh, isn't that cute?"
He doesn't know what I'm talking about, and that he wasn't talking about me. Come on, Anton, come on up.
Now, what she's accusing him of is sneak dissing, and she has a point here. She has a point. Let's get into this.
The space is open. Go ahead, Anton.
Why do you do that? Like, why do you create the narrative? Even have a conversation.
I don't need to have a conversation with you, Anton, because you lie.
What did I?
He's got to have his arm up so you can see the rolling. You know, I'm balling. You know what I'm saying? But look at the facial expressions on these sisters.
Lie about?
I don't want to go back and forth with you. You always say you never saw the video. You always say you never saw the video. You always say you don't know what someone is talking about.
What did I lie about specifically?
What did you come on here to say, Anton?
I came to say that this is some fake shit, Six, because you know you got my number in real life.
What
show you the rollie while I'm fixing my beard.
Anytime that anybody has ever had a question, you know we didn't always reach out to each other. I even when motherfuckers that I was rocking with, that I was paying, that I was having conversations with, when they was coming against you, I never turned on you. No, hold on. You know this because we had real conversations in person. You sat in my crib and we had these conversations. You know I defended you. You know I never mentioned your name one time. We didn't always disagree on almost everything that we stood on. Me and you had a conversation about how much we disagreed in my motherfucking kitchen. And I told you.
So he was going to try to have Six the Goddess. He put some eye candy up there for the fellas. But these sisters just not green. Micca is just green. Not to say there's nothing bad. She's just, she's not street savvy. She's not street hardened.
Specifically, I said, yo, if you ever got a problem with me, If you ever have any disagreement with me, all you got to do is hit me personally, and I will tell you to your face whether or not I got a disagreement with you. And then the next thing you know, I look up and I see my name in your mouth publicly. And it's like, wait a minute. How is my name in her mouth publicly when specifically me and you agreed that if we ever had a problem with each other, we would call each other directly? I don't understand. Like, how you gonna say one thing publicly and then move differently privately when me and you personally had a conversation?
Now, reading the body language, these girls are absolutely checked out. They don't give a fuck about anything this nigga has saying. They don't give a fuck about anything he's saying.
And this
right
is
now.
LTTV.
They're completely checked out. Look at their body language.
Y'all
And it's
go
like they don't think they
subscribe
owe
to
him
me.
shit because they're done with them. They checked out. You're defending Pearl. They're like, you're not on code. We don't fuck with that. So they checked out. They're not following the leadership anymore.
I forgot about that.
Let's get into this.
Anton was going. Remember, they was all on Pearl Davis. They wanted the Snow Woman. Only reason they wanted that Snow Woman in the black manosphere so she could take a poop on black women. Come on, man. These dudes didn't get no broads in high school. Now they got to get back at the chicks. Now that they done got $2 over lunch money.
We have full breakdown. Let's get it.
And we agreed how we was gonna move when it came to each other.
Uh-huh.
I never talked smut on your name. I never said nothing negative to you. I defended you against the very people that had their name in your mouth when it was against my own best interests. I held you down. I always held you down. And even when I thought that you had a problem, you said you had a problem with
How do you hold somebody down on
and
YouTube?
I specifically called you when I said, yo, that ain't even the case. I remember specifically when you told me, yo, I unfollowed you because you was aligned with this person that I thought I had beef with. And I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me and you. I got a direct line to you. I hit you up if I need you.
You can't be friends with my enemies.
You ain't never got to worry about nothing, regardless.
Some people
of
don't play that.
You disagree on this issue or that issue, and you told me to my face, Anton.
Hold on, y'all. I'm in the way of what Six the God is doing right now. Or Six the Goddess is doing right now. She's on her phone. She's pulling up evidence of what we're about to see coming up. Hold on, let me move my.
Yeah, get out the way, player.
Real quick. You see her? She's on the phone.
No, you disagree with me when it comes to this whole black issue or FBA or whatever, but I understand you move differently because your actions show that you actually support black people. You married a black woman. You got a black daughter. You showed me love. I flew you first class to Detroit. I put you in the best suite. I had you in my kitchen. We talked directly.
What you doing all this tricking for, man? I flew you out. I had you in a suite. Yeah, you did all that. You did the same thing with Micca. You put her with the flow seats at the Pistons game. You know the Pistons ain't been too good a couple years ago. They just got good like last year. Them seats was $200 on the floor. Come on, man. Now they probably done raised the prices back up. The Pistons doing pretty good, man. But see, these are some hardened, street savvy sisters right here. See, Micca, you need to learn from them. You so green and cushy and wait a minute. And you still, give everybody the benefit of the doubt. These women right here don't want to hear Anton's bullshit.
Text back and forth with my wife. And now you want to sit here and act like we ain't got a direct line to each other. And then I look up and motherfuckers like, yeah, Six is saying this and that about you or whatever, so on and so forth. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me hit her up. I look up, unfollow me on Instagram, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I thought we had a direct connection and we didn't let none of this online bullshit get in between us. If I have a problem with you, I'll call you directly. If you got a problem with me, you call me directly. I ain't never put your name in my mouth.
Yeah, get at me.
Never in a negative way.
Now, this is one of the issues that have people split because it's a character issue. This isn't one of those issues where it's like, okay, you think this way, this is an idea versus this idea. It's kind of like you kind of see who is who from which way they align on this issue.
This is the brother.
We're gonna get into this and we're gonna have to break down right after.
And you know it to be true. So what's happening? Like, why would you do that if you know me and you didn't have this conversation personally?
Are you finished now? Can I talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
She's being very patient.
What is wrong with me saying that due to your stance on Pearly, okay, which you are entitled to have, you a grown man. What is wrong with me saying due to your stance on Pearly, I just don't want to deal with you anymore? Why would I have to call you and say anything for what? You made it clear how you feel, and I just don't want to deal with you no more.
And
that's her stance. You want to line yourself with the Snow Woman, and she says she cool on all that, bruh. Nah.
That's cool, but we
Sorry
agreed
about that.
We would say that directly, and we wouldn't
Why do I
do that
just say
publicly.
directly? For what? I was good
Because that's what we agreed to.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
My nigga, that's not your girl. That's not your bitch. If you don't want to fuck with
Hey, LTTV, man. Y'all go subscribe to the brother, man.
Anymore, and she's drawing the line in the sand. She's gonna ghost. She's gonna do with that. You had an agreement. Who cares, nigga? What the fuck?
No, I didn't agree to that. You agreed to that. You said, hey, you could just come to me, and I was like, okay. I never said, oh,
Look at this. You see this? You talking to his wife. You see this? Yeah. You come bringing this 6-foot goddess up in here, thinking you about to swoon her and slide on in. You're playing backfired, player.
Ever fall out, I'm gonna come to you. There's no reason to come to you. You're a grown ass man. I can't tell you what to do.
Did she not say this directly in our kitchen, in our crib?
Anton, let me ask you this.
That's crazy.
Who was this video about? Because I thought.
Oh man, she pulling up the receipts, as they say on YouTube. She's pulling up the receipts on the brother. See, these Harden sisters, they not playing. I'm telling you, you need to take a page out of Danica Marie and Six the Goddess. Take a nice page out the book. Oh, Micca. That's what you need to do, baby.
You made it a concerted effort to make it happen. We do what we want to do, when we want to do it, for whom we want to do it for. And if something is really important to you and your family, either on your end as a wife, you absolutely make a concerted effort for this man. Or
go ahead.
Or Anton, as a man, says, I want to meet your husband just because you're married, and I don't want any messaging or anything else to be misconstrued by him or the public. So it's fair that I introduce myself. Has that conversation happened?
No, that conversation has not happened. And I understand what you're saying. My thing, again, my business dealings is normally with me, my manager, things like that. But it's not without my husband knowing. So everything that I do, every place that I go, everything that I'm going to be doing, my husband knows. And I have to actually talk about it with him, tell him what I'm doing, things like that.
How did you reassure your husband this was strictly business? Like, if my wife is flying to another state,
fair use.
Because of,
at some point, I'm going, or I need to meet this person in person. And it doesn't matter to me if he's single or married. It doesn't matter to me if he feels that he wants to meet me. I want my wife to be very committed and loyal to the idea of her business engagements. I should be comfortable with as a husband. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Sure.
But my thing is, I think a lot of people sometimes misconstrue is this. You guys separate for some reason, independent from like big conglomerates, right? So if there's a person that has a business,
sure,
it automatically changes from if Disney calls you, right? Because there have.
Oh my goodness, we love to embellish on our exploits. Disney. So now Anton Daniels is calling you. That's like Disney calling you. Come on, ma'am. You like 38. You ain't probably finna hit it big on Disney. I ain't telling you to go for your, go for your dreams. But if you ain't hit at 38, I'm telling you, go to Six the Goddess, Danica Marie, go that route. Tell these soccer simps how bad black women are, and tell them that they need to believe in the red pill, and when to plight the men, and you got a bunch of them because all of them are Trump supporters. I'm telling you, you got it in the bag. You won't listen to Uncle Ism. You only want to listen to Anton and let me manage you. I'm telling you, you'll be rich overnight.
There have been other things that I have done as far as movie sets and other things that my husband has not gone to, and nobody would bat an eye if I'm talking to the director or if I'm.
So you've been a little extra at some movies. Now you think you're big time. I'm telling you, baby. Pick Me. Go to Pick Me YouTube. That's your lane.
I'm going to meet, for a shoot for this or that. Your spouse is not always coming, and so I think the notion that just because it's this person, and I understand that people have their own thoughts and perceptions of people, but I think a lot of the times when it comes down to people who are in independent media, they think it's more of a personal level, and still it's business.
Yeah. But I think what people may feel befuddled or confused by is at some point you put the business aside when rumors are brewing, when images are plastered all over social media.
Now you're talking about a year later.
Okay, so before a year later, let me ask you this. Has there ever been a concern from your husband about your business relationship with Anton?
My business relationship, absolutely not. Because one, he can watch it. Like he can literally sit there and watch it. And then two, if he has a concern or anything he wants to know, I just tell him.
Has he ever been incredulous? Skeptical?
What?
Has he been with your flying out there, or depending on how long you stay, or just the mere fact that I never even met this person? Has he just had that sort of incredulity, if you will, about not meeting your male business partner?
So I think he would like to be, more involved with coming out there, but again, and you know what my husband does for a living, sure. So it's not feasible.
No, it's feasible because here's how I see it. If Anton has to get on an airplane and come and meet your husband out of respectability,
it's not feasible. Oh, yes, it is. This dude right here talking is one of the best interviewers I've seen in a while. Shannon Sharp ain't got nothing on this brother. He's coming with the hard-hitting, tough questions.
Then that's what
incredulous. No, he could have did it. He's speaking to her like a big brother, a father, an uncle. This man here is a great interviewer, Brother Orlando.
Man,
well, if that
so
was
feasible.
I was talking about feasible for if anytime I have to get up and go do something. And it's not just
I know that because your husband hasn't always been on the show when we were doing something, so I get that.
Correct. And so that's what I mean by it's
welcome to the Sir-ism Show.
If it was
the show is all about
the point where he wanted to have Anton do something, or if it was I want to go, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it's never I don't how should I say it? I don't give a I need to hide this, or it's just I just really feel that because this is independent, that we are not looking at it as business because
what is independent?
Because I don't like when a woman independent.
This is your business.
I don't like that.
Sure.
Partner. I don't like those
I
words.
can talk to you directly instead of having to talk to 1,001 people to get to you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
With that, it's still a business,
yep.
But I can talk directly to you. So I can talk directly to Anton. So being that I can talk directly to Anton, I think people get a sense of that, well, because you can do that, then now it's something more happening if you go meet with this person.
Yeah.
Versus looking at it still the same. Yeah, this is not a big corporation, but this is still business, and this is still a person that is going to be employing me, contracting me, whatever. That still has to happen. If I was flying to Disney has to pay for my room and board. Yeah. Disney has to do this, that, and the third.
He is not Disney.
I think because it's a singular person that is easily accessible per se.
That's right. Yep.
Now it's a different notion. Well, this must be for this, instead of looking at it as business.
So let's call a thing, if you will. And I want to really drive it home. Has Anton ever flirted with you?
Flirted with me as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
Well, I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing. Okay. The reason why I'm asking,
because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
No, yeah, okay. I got you. But the reason why I'm asking is because there's two different things, right? So Anton does things for content, and then there's things that Anton would do if we're just sitting here.
Okay.
So if you're saying personally, if me and Anton was just sitting here, no. Now, if you're talking about for content, when we're doing the virtual rooms and things for the show, Anton has said multiple things.
So you saying that Anton is not the same? He's fake for the internet. Is that what you're saying? I'm just listening to what the woman said.
So that's why I asked, which one are you talking about?
So let me hear a few of the multiple things that he said that was a flirt.
What people would consider if he's, saying,
not people, what you considered as a flirt.
I would say probably if he's like, oh, Micca, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem that I have with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, I will say what I probably should have paid more attention to is the fact that people take content as real life instead of just content, right? Because I come from a world where I know entertainment is entertainment, and people say this and that, with reality shows, all of that. It's just for entertainment. And they go, the cameras cut off, and they don't really hate each other. They talk to each other.
But has he said those things to you privately?
No, and that's why I asked you.
So you're not the same person that you're on the intraweb. This is just a persona on the intraweb. And then when you cut off the cameras, you turn back into the regular person. What is this, like the glass slipper joint? You act like you're somebody in front of people, but really behind the scenes, you're a small squirt in the dirt. Come on, man. I don't know about this here. She's pulling back the veil. She's opening Pandora's box.
A bit on the show?
Yes, that's why I asked you the difference. And that's why I wanted to make that distinction, because
she is so green. I'm telling you. When we just had Six the Goddess, we just had Danica Marie up here. They didn't want to hear one word that Anton was spewing out of his mouth. This woman here, I'm telling you, man, she was raised around some good people. She hasn't been street hardened. She hasn't been through the gauntlet of just terrible relationships and people treating her wrong. She just thinks life is so sweet. And me and Anton, really, we're just friends. I don't see anything wrong with this hand on the small of my waist. That doesn't mean we're doing anything. That doesn't imply anything. See, you have to pay attention to perception, especially public perception. He know he using her to get the look, to get us talking. I'm talking about it. Make him seem like he a player, he a Mac. I got 5 broads, and they travel with me, and I'm always with a baddie. We like to embellish on our exploits and get to talking and being rambunctious and things, and real truculent, man. And yeah, come on every morning, millionaire, I'm a millionaire, man. Everybody need to follow me, I'm a millionaire. But she said when the camera cut off, that ain't how you really are. It's all an act. It's all a persona.
If I just said, he said this word, you would probably think it's just because we're sitting here. That's why I said no. He has done it for content while we're all, and mind you, he says it to not just me, other women on the panel.
And how did you feel when a married man said that to a married woman?
Again, at first, because you don't understand,
who doesn't
content,
understand?
Meaning, well, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
So again, being on YouTube, when you don't understand certain bounds of YouTube panels and things like that, people on panels say all types of egregious stuff or whatever to get reactions from the crowd, right? And so you might personally take stuff a certain way when they were just doing it as a reaction to get people in the crowd.
And so how did you feel?
I didn't feel a certain way. I didn't say anything because I was a little off-putted. But once I understood what he was trying to do, I'm like, okay, well, you can't say this and that and the third. It's okay if you're like, okay, I have beautiful women on my panel. That is fine, right? Because people can acknowledge that people look nice and things like that. But it's when it becomes personalized that it looks funny to the audience.
How does his wife feel? Has his wife Rita ever expressed to you her disdain, or have you heard her discuss something with him about her disapproval of saying that to you on the show? Even because well, let me just say this just before.
Yeah, brother Don, I see your message, man. The sister is not street hardened. The sister has no street smarts, man. I'm telling you, she went to private school. She went to Catholic school, man. She sees the good in everybody. She's not been through the knuckle dog out drag outs, She just hasn't been through the hardened side of society. She will learn from this. I don't know why it took her to almost 40. She looked good for 40. Almost 40, excuse me. And everybody knows it. Anton know his wife ain't really a looker. So he get the lookers on here. But now she done opened up Pandora's box and let everybody know I was getting $3,500 for 8 days of work. I know the other panelists are like, what I'm worth. And now you done got a couple new little, art boxes up there trying to see what they look like. They getting their hair done. They looking good, trying to be ready for the show. Eye candy, man. Everybody can get their favorite. We got a few chocolates up there. You got a few caramels. We got a few yellows up there. 1 or 2 red bones. Then he gets somebody to read the chat. He make it like, real player. Like he's a player. But he's married. Okay, he also rides with a baddie. He also got 5 hoes. He's also a Christian man. He's also a staunch Trump supporter, man. And then he had the old chick Pearl, man, to make all the sisters mad. He invokes an emotion in people. That's what I tell some of my nephews. Y'all got to do with a broad. If you ain't invoked an emotion, I'm talking about make her laugh, make her happy, make her sad, make her cry. Yeah, evoke an emotion in a batch. So Anton has evoked an emotion in people on YouTube and Black YouTube and society. Because when he was on Lapeef, the other dude with the beard, what's his name? JR, man, he boring, man. Snooze fest. So Anton took the Tommy Sotomayor stance on being wild and rambunctious. Now he done kind of put together a nice little formula, man. I'm not mad at the player. I'm just saying you can't act like a 10 in every area. I'm a 10 at being a husband. I'm a 10 at Christian. I'm a 10 at saving money. I'm a 10 at investing money. I'm a 10 at knocking women. Come on, man. A man must know his limitation. You ain't a 10 in every area. But we just here to watch the show. But he has put together a nice little collage of chassis for y'all to look at. Come on, man. And Micca is his number one prodigy.
For you answer, I think there's a line you draw in the sand when I say something because it's content. So I'm producing content here. I'm doing a show. And if I say to you, knowing your husband, wow, you look so beautiful and you're so gorgeous. Oh, I wish we could probably just go for a nice drink. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
totally
he may not have used my words. I'm just saying.
No, he's never done that. Period. Like, let's go for.
But he's called you beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And gorgeous.
Yes.
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 On the show.
Yes.
And to you, that's not a problem. Because it's happened more than once.
Correct.
And I'm not trying to make it a problem.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Let me answer your question. So yes, he said beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. But there's not like, well, I want to take you to the whatever, or let's do this and this.
We're just waiting. Your
husband. Well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game. When you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because
wait.
Sure.
So go back.
She talking about why? What do you mean why? Because of the perception.
Back to what you were saying, because you can't intertwine the two. So you were asking,
sure,
was he expounding on
he expounded his hand on the small of your
certain
back.
type of things that he says, and we were talking about him saying it's beautiful, whatever, but not expounding in that way.
Yes.
Now, what is your question that you're asking now?
Because I think I asked you, was it disrespectful? Did you feel that it was disrespectful? And I think you answered it by saying no, because you realize that it's content and people do these shows and they say things. And you also clarified it by saying outside of the show, that has never happened. Would that be correct?
So the show is
right, but you use the hook at the end to say, well, he's taking you somewhere.
Well, I think you said something, and we can probably roll it back in post-production. You said something about when we go places or he takes me somewhere. And that's what made me say.
So what I said was he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, dang, you're so gorgeous that I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this.
And I thought we clarified that because I said those are my words. That's what I say. And you did say he doesn't say that.
No.
Right. And I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I wanted to be clear. So let's go to the picture. Okay. Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So the show did an interview, or just you and him? This was my interview day.
The first day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
So this is my interview day. Because you can go and you can see the outfits, the same outfit, same.
Oh man, first day interview. He say, "Man, I got me one. I got me a live wire, man. You don't see this bad little thing I got right here, man? Got me one. Come on, man. Micca, you can't be this green, baby. Bless your heart. See, I got on the same outfit. Yeah, he gonna wine and dine, swoon you and groom you and do the reverse groom coon. Anton was getting a woman, get her around the flow seat, some stars, just like these women got these young men, and they reverse groom coon. Anton was grooming her to coon her, man, from her husband, man, boyfriend, whoever it is. I'm gonna knock him off. He ain't got nothing on me. I got a flow seats first day. When she get to the airport, had a limo pick her up. Man, come on, man. This all is game. Come on, man. Got a real live shooby dooby. You gonna get her down? Yeah, I'm gonna get her down in a minute, but I got a little grooming to do. So you gonna do the reverse groom coon, man. Yeah. Flow seats. Not a problem, baby. Let me show you the finer side of life so I can get them, you know what I mean? Them little legs, them thighs. Come with that shake. Come on, man. Usually, most women, this will get them wet. You got flow seats in a limo as soon as I come off the plane with a suite. Come on now. Come on now. Eye candy, Jack.
Now, what he is doing here is he had already a business meeting set up there. So there is.
That's what he told you.
No,
correct?
that's what happened.
No, I'm not saying that's what he told you as if that was a cake bake. He told you he had a business meeting and you were invited.
No.
Okay.
So again, back there, probably like on the first level there is an area where if you have, your high roller seats and things like that, you I don't know what they call it there in Detroit, but here in DC, they call it maybe the Ultra Club and things like that, where all the people that have club seats, things like that. Yeah. You have, of course, conference rooms, other things up there. And back there is where he had his meetings. He met a couple of high profile people. They were talking about sponsorship. They were talking about interviews, a whole lot of stuff.
No, I still don't think you answered the question. What I'm trying to
ask, what was I doing there?
How did, because I said he had a business meeting and invited you, and you said no. So you didn't fall out the sky. They didn't open up the dome and you came down on a harness into the meeting. So what I'm saying is
hold on, answer your actual question.
So this is what I'm saying. The interview is over. The one-on-one interview is over. Correct?
Correct.
What does the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
Okay.
Because I said you were invited and you said no.
Okay. So no, that's not what I said. But
we're going to play it back.
Nevertheless, so again, he had business meetings there, and he said, well, I got a couple meetings at the game, and these people I think will be good for you to meet. I said, sure.
And you were the only one from the team that went, or were there other people?
Cloud chasing at his finest. Yeah, I got a few people for you to meet. I'm gonna be at this game. You know what I'm saying? Running game. You know what I'm saying? Get you to the game. Game don't exist, isn't bull crap. He gonna take her to the game, flow seats, go meet a couple people, come back. Oh yeah, they talking about sponsorship. She don't know what they talking about. You was just arm candy. You go stand right there. I'm gonna go talk to these people. Then come back. Oh yeah, I was talking to a few people about sponsorships. He might have been over there and be like, man, look at this new little thing I got with me, man. Come on, man. You don't know what he was doing. Because I'm telling you, man, this sister is green, goofy, guacamole, L7, man. She only know what she know. I'm telling you, she went to Catholic school. She's not street hardened.
Remember my time frame.
Not a time frame.
I tell my husband everything. So yes, I did. And I posted this. This is my picture.
Yes.
So again, if I was trying to hide it, if I didn't want my husband to know it, I would have never posted.
So you think posted it makes you innocuous?
No, I'm telling you that I don't hide anything. I have nothing to hide. And so if I wanted to hide something from my spouse, I would have never.
Let's look at the next picture. I thought the next picture was really, really interesting. And in this next picture,
wait, why are you leaving that one? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving that one?
What is there more you want to expound?
No, but it's something that you want to expound on, because
you said why I'm leaving that picture to go to the next one, because I felt like you gave clarity. What I heard you say was it wasn't a basketball game I was invited to. Correct. I was invited to a business meeting.
Correct.
I heard you say I went for an interview, and after the interview, I was asked and I accepted the offer.
Okay.
I heard you say that I apprised my husband, or you told your husband this is where you were going. You couldn't remember if it was before or after, but either way, your husband knew. And the final thing you said was you posted the picture.
Correct.
I have nothing further. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Next picture. I was flabbergasted by this picture.
Okay, tell me why.
Because there's no way my wife would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of
why do you think
This man
that
is
says
cooking
I'm feeling you?
even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you, I don't want
I'm
my
saying,
wife.
Why do you think that suggests that I'm feeling you? Because
Okay, let's
hold on. The reason why I'm asking you, the reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-host.
Yep.
With the same lean, everything.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male. All right. And we have a working relationship, and it's the same exact type of picture.
But here's the disrespect. This is a married man
very disrespectful.
that you are physically.
If you are a husband, who wants their wife being touched by another man on her waistline, next to her hind loins, her buttocks, her fart box? No, that's my fart box, man. What's wrong with you, player? What's wrong with you, woman? You don't put your arms on a man's chest. You out of pocket, y'all. You might have to get up out of here, man. This is out of pocket, y'all. I don't know what she did. I told you she's green, man.
Leaning into.
I'm not leaning into
that. To me,
I'm not leaning into.
To me,
You're leaning
and here's my perspective of it.
And it's his perspective. You know what I'm saying? And it's his perspective, man. Ha ha. Come on, man. Look at this picture. You see how a lot of people took on the other picture, he had his hand in the corner of her back. I'm not sure what the other hand is doing. I know he got one hand inside his sweater, but on the other picture, he got his hand on her back. I'm not sure, man. You know, this AI, you know what I mean? They be putting hands, they be doing different things. But this picture of her, no hand on the waist. This one here, hand on the waist. I mean, you take it for what it's worth. But this is something to learn from. That's why I do it. I want you to learn something, nephew. Don't have your woman out here getting flued out by the trainer, getting worked on by the trainer, getting massaged on by the trainer. Yeah, he gonna have your woman. He gonna be training her all right. Tom Brady, Keke Palmer. Okay, the backup singer Jennifer Lopez. Okay. I know these are big time stars and different things, but in your regular day-to-day average man relationship, don't let another man be training your woman. You should be doing that. Don't let another man be taking your woman out to lunch. Now she's got a work husband. Hey, man, you should be her everything, her alpha and her omega, her overseer, her chief operator should be you. That's your woman going to be out of pocket out. Now, if you don't care, you got open relationships and y'all do things the way y'all want to do it, you go on ahead. But if you want to be blogging and be in people's business, people going to find out what your business is about. You can't be checking people's business and then you want to keep yours private. Micca, that ain't gonna happen, baby. They're gonna dig up the dirt. These is black people. They love the dirt. They love the tea. They love the gossip. This is where we at. This is Black YouTube. It's your boy Uncle Islam. Just giving you a little wisdom on how to handle your business. Yeah, man. Anton out here flambosting.
There's a gap between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective. And your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Correct.
And I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. Okay. That's if you were my wife, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious. You would have to probably extinguish your contract with him.
Okay.
Just because, and I will also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture.
Hey, Don, you either train her or he will be training her. Come on now, you better get it together.
I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time, the fourth time.
This is the second time.
Oh, goodness. The second time?
This is the second time I'm out there. Not the second time I'm dealing with Anton.
Okay, so and it doesn't matter to me, but what's that gap between the first time you're there, he takes you to a business meeting at a basketball game, and you guys are sitting on the floor like you are
that we're working
a couple.
together? And it's not like that.
Well, that's not working together.
Go back to what you just said.
Is that working together?
No. Go back to what you just said.
Which part?
It's not that. No, you said a couple.
Well, pick one.
No, you said sitting on the floor like you are a couple.
Yeah, listen. I'm not.
But you're interjecting your own thoughts. Especially,
I'm giving you my perspective.
But your perspective is after I told you. So to put something else there.
Okay, I see. That's fair. Okay, so but I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. What I want to say is messaging. Imagery is critical because imagery is imagery. And a lot of times on the Jumbotron at a game, we often see couples, whether you're high up or you're on the floor. A lot of times when people are on the floor, you see.
Do you sit at the game?
Do I sit at the game?
Oh, she just took a shot at the man.
Do you sit at the game on the floor?
I have.
No. Do you?
Whoa. How you gonna start taking shots at the man? Do you sit on the floor? Well, it don't matter if I sit on the floor, the nose bleeds. What's wrong with you, girl?
All the time?
No.
Okay. All right. So
do you go all the time? You was there one time. See, now you stunting on the man.
Who have you met at these games on the floor?
This is my show, not yours. I'm not answering the question.
Okay. And the reason
if I come on your show, then we can get into that.
However, the reason I asked you is to give perspective, right? Yes. Because what I found, because I'm usually in the skybox.
Yes.
When I'm here in DC, I'm in my.
Oh, excuse me. When I'm here, I'm the queen. I'm usually in the skybox. You're in the low level. I usually don't even sit in the seat, so it don't matter. They have kiss cam. You on the floor with Anton. What's going on? No.
Box. I don't go. I don't like to be down on the floor. That's not my thing.
Oh, that's me. I'm too good for it.
In the on the floor, there are family members there. They are some of those people. A lot of them are like business seats.
Yep.
So anybody from these law firms, offices, are down there on the floor.
Yep.
That I've never known who sits down on the floor because I don't care and I don't sit there, right? But by being there, I found out who was actually down there, family members, business partners, all of that. That's why.
Listen,
hold on.
Yes.
So again, I'm not disputing your perspective as far as people that don't know.
Yeah.
Right. That's fair. But when you are in that world and you are in the know, and you know more than just I would say the popular culture of who might sit down there, right? Because you might see your favorite rapper, things like that. But all those people that are sitting beside the rapper, you absolutely don't know why they're there.
But two married people shouldn't be sitting together without their spouses.
Come on, talk
no. Now, see, and here we are again with you going back to something that's not, because you are essentially saying that I cannot do any business dealings with somebody that is in business because that person is married.
No, I'm saying is somebody who's never met your husband.
Because if I go out.
Somebody that never met your husband, man, she just green to the game. And her husband, man, like I say, man, they showed him, man. Y'all can go look him up, man. One of these big old buff guys, military guy, in the gym guys. Hey, man, a lot of times these green beret, buff military guys behind closed doors, man, hey, man, they like some wild stuff, man. Some of them be wearing stockings and heels, and you would think he's the toughest guy. Got the big truck, talking about all the Uzis and the Glocks, and he know everything, how to handle himself. But behind closed doors, sweet water. I'm not saying the man is. This is just, you know what I'm saying, alleged. This is just me elaborating. You know what I'm saying? Giving you my perspective. Could be. Because he's definitely letting this woman just run amok. So something makes me feel like something like it's a white dude, or Something's going on. Why is this man just giving this woman so much freedom? This beautiful woman like this. I know you ain't trying to act like, I'm insecure and this and that. Nah, man, ain't no dude just gonna be running all over the earth with my chassis like this here. You ain't gonna be leaning all into another dude with my chassis, man. Grabbing the small of my chassis waistline. He Unc right here trying to lace your boots, Micca. You was out of pocket out.
Because if I go out with you or anybody
And
else,
I met your husband.
okay, but
The former host has met your husband.
but we've already talked about that.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying because you don't know when you're looking at that picture. You don't know if he met him or not.
I know he hasn't met your husband. When I looked at that picture, let me, and maybe because I have inside knowledge.
Yeah, that's why. So my point is, you don't know.
But I don't have to know to know that that's inappropriate. Let me say this. And maybe you just don't see it. You can't see how this could be construed.
That's what I said.
Okay,
Okay,
so do you see this?
She can't see it, man. I'm telling you, she green to the game.
We just talked about what it can look like imagery.
So let me ask you, forget the imagery. Is this inappropriate to you?
From my perspective, it wasn't, because that's not what I was doing. But I told you, I can understand why people might have thought that. But I literally did not have anything going on or anything. Like, there's nothing inappropriate going on. So me just leaning didn't seem like an issue to me.
Okay, so here's some hard questions I really, really need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on after hours since the incident happened. And I felt that, there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on.
You see how nice she is. She's really a nice girl, man. She just don't understand how these snakes, triple S balls, sliming, slithering snakes move out here in these YouTube streets. But when it came to these sisters, Six to Goddess, Danica Marie, Micca, you need to follow their path. You could be bigger than them. They had enough of Anton's bullshit.
The fact of the matter is,
the first time that I collabed with you, and you brought me on your channel, and you were like, "Hey, Six, welcome. You dope. You super dope. I read your book." Then later on the stream, you were like, "Yeah." I mean, I didn't read your book, but like, you're a smooth talker, Anton. I know how you move.
I read the book, then I didn't read the book.
Me that you collab with Nathan
You be
because
all cap.
I saw the 7-hour live stream, but I knew you did, so I already see the way you move. I don't need to come to you and say, Anton, I just want to let you know that you're over here degrading Black women to defend Pearl, and I don't agree with it, so I'm not going to be your friend no more. I don't need to do that. I'm allowed to say, hey, I see the way he's moving. I don't think it's healthy. I'm not rocking with it. I'm just going to fall back. The only reason why I brought your name up in this stream is because somebody super chatted. And
you act like somebody got to explain something to him.
Walking around saying, damn, how come Six ain't talking about Anton? I had no desire to say nothing about you.
Who are these people out here that's the overseers of YouTube? They think they can just run YouTube and you got to do it their way. You got to check in. Y'all remember when Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels was going up against each other, man? And then Kevin said he wanted the time that Fresh and Fit, they got to back up their show. Now Anton, he goes with Fresh and Fit. Then here come Angry Man. He wants to hook up with Anton with their political pundits, their politics. So you got to say Anton won the argument against Corey Holcomb. And then you got to go with Fresh and Fit because all y'all hated on Kevin Samuels. Who are these overseers of Black YouTube chitlin circuit? When you get big time, you don't do nothing but forget about the people that helped you get to the top. For you new YouTubers, they're going to use you, man. This is what he's did to Micca. He's used her to make thousands, man. How did he use her? Look at the pretty face. We're talking about it. He's in the algorithm. But these sisters, Danica Marie and Six to Goddess, they're more hardened, street savvy. They see right through Anton's bullshit. See? So Micca is so sweet. You so green. I believe she's a nice woman. but she just don't know how to move through the jungle with these slimy, slithering snakes. Triple S ball. Oh yeah, I looked at you. You dope. I checked your channel out. I read your book, and then I haven't read your book, man. You gotta watch him, man. They will sweet talk you, man. What they say, he's got a forked tongue, like a serpent.
All right, real quick. I put this on the screen real quick. So this was B Taylor in the comment section. I never told Anton I was on vacation. Laughed my ass off. What the hell? Wow. So he's just capping through his teeth here. The girls are not
So I
having
don't
it.
know why you up here trying to check me. Like I owed you a phone call to tell you I don't fuck with you, and I don't.
Ooh. Blamed him. Like I owe you an explanation, man. I ain't got to say nothing. I just don't mess with you. And she said more candid words than that. And he thought he had her underneath his thumb. More eye candy. She said, nah, player. You got a little silver tongue. You got a forked tongue. Oh, you smooth. You think you running some game.
Wow. So he's just capping through his teeth here. The girls are not
So
having
I don't
it.
know why you up here trying to check me. Like I owed you a phone call to tell you I don't fuck with you, and I don't.
All right, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure that we was on the same page.
I don't owe you a phone call. Like I mess with you and I don't. See that? That's a woman that's been through some things. See, Micca, oh, no, that's not how it looks. And just, oh, I'm just showing you the difference, brothers.
I'm with that. All right, cool. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great life.
Have a great life. She says, I'm out of here on you, player. She said she was done with you, man. Just even listen to the tone. Listen to the tone of that woman compared to the Micca sister here, man. Listen to watch when she speaks. It's a different dialect. It's a different octave.
With that, I decided to pull away from the show. So
60 God, don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You said you read my book, you just slick at the tongue. Well, I don't mess with you. Okay, bye. Then here come Micca. Hi, I just said, man, I'm telling you, I understand game, man. She is green to the game.
no, I am not.
Uh-oh.
Is that a
That's a
permanent
no, I
termination?
am not.
Permanent
Working-
termination?
yes. I was only doing
so-
one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you.
Mhm.
I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. It's always been strictly professional.
Yes, it's strictly professional, but Anton was trying to see how far it go. And you help his persona, baby. Why you acting like you didn't know? That's why you align yourself with some, beautiful batches. It makes you look player, man. If you got a partner and he got bad broads around him all the time, you're gonna be like, man, what are you doing that I ain't? Come on, man, give me some game on that. All you got to do on YouTube is show one woman, or you have a conversation. I know how to pull a woman. Come on, man. If you look like what they think a guy should look like, other people, and you can talk to women, AMS, Alpha Male Strategies, who is it? The passport bro guy. He went over there and they all the passport people made him the face of it. Because they felt like he was a decent looking brother and he could bag women. Come on, man. And now the boy done got himself caught up over there with the passport chaos. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful when you the face of something. Imagery. It means a lot. Oh, you judging me. You judging me. Yeah. Passport bros, y'all gonna get judged. And so they got the brother with the face of it to be the leader. Now, Anton is the face of the millionaire man. Kevin Samuels was the face of putting women in check. Angry Man is the face of child support when the women, have done a man wrong. You get you some of that. It'll get you going, get you charged up. Fresh and Fit got the little cute little only F fans models. And then them all the women y'all want, and they talk to them crazy and show you how much they're airheads. Yeah, they're airheads. Let me send you a super chat. Yeah, Kevin Samuels, he roasted that woman. He told her she was a running back. Yeah, let's super chat. Y'all love it. If you talk about women, if you show how silly they are, if you show that they need to have shame, we need to bring back shame. Man, no one cares about that. That's why you got to get a woman that's on your time, nephew. That's your speed, not just a beautiful look. The look is just the hook. The beauty is in the duty. The look is just the hook. The beauty is in the duty, what the woman can do for you, man. That's beautiful. The way she take care of me, man. Other than that, she's just a hot piece of ass. That's all. That's all. Airhead.
And that's,
And you could be professionally sexual.
oh, I wouldn't know.
Well, that's
So
what I'm asking,
again, it's always been strictly professional. Strictly professional. Like I said, Anton has a persona online.
Okay.
So you saying his online persona non grata is bullshit. I didn't say it. She did.
I get his persona online, but personally, Anton hasn't done that to me.
Okay. What happened between him and Corey
Anton,
Holcomb?
I thought you said
Because
you
the 5150
bag
show,
women.
from what we all saw, you were there
Anton, I
with
thought
Anton,
you had
correct?
a fleet of hoes.
We didn't see you, but clearly Corey said your name. And I even saw a video that he said Micca can come and do the show. She could come here. I would love for her to come. What happened that was not visible to the public that you can share? Like, we saw a lot, but was there anything behind the scenes? Were the guys agitated initially? I remember, I think I saw something where you said that it was actually on your own show. You said, hey, Corey shook my hand. I met him and he knew I was there. What happened?
Okay, so we got to the studio and
Let's back up a little.
okay.
Again, here's another invitation, correct? It's another invitation from Anton, an invitation.
No, well, no.
Corey, did Corey invite you?
No. So this is how this rolled out.
Sure.
So Anton decided to put together a podcast tour that he was going to do, and that he's
Don, you right. It was Austin Hollerman. So you get to be the face of something, but I got a good partner of mine. He told me, man, if you be on YouTube, man, don't lie, man. It's all gonna come back on you, man. Tell the truth. Show the F's on your report cards, man. Everybody act like they're a 10 and everything. Straight A student. Knock it off.
still on, actually, that he was going to go to different locations. Cool. I am the only person on Anton's program that is an actual content creator, not a panelist, not a guest. I'm an actual content creator.
Nobody
So-
cares
the only
about
one?
your content.
Because I'm the only one that wants to do content outside of Anton.
Are you the only beautiful one on his team?
Uh-oh.
That's subjective.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This interview Orlando, brother, I'm telling you, he's pretty good. You the only one traveling with him. You the only one going places. He keeping a hot piece of box next to him. I'm telling you, it makes him look better. I'm come on, man. You don't understand that, man. If you got a bad broad with you, man, it make you look better. If you got a bad broad with you, other broads want to get with you because they want to know, how did you bag her? You don't bag dimes, bro.
But there's
And
other
then-
pretty women there. But whatever you think, that's what you think. But there's other
Do
women.
you
on the
think
team.
you look better than his wife?
No,
Oh.
I'm not going to answer that question because that's just
No, I mean,
ridiculous.
again, these are things that were sent to me. People
No,
have said, can you please
I-
ask her
Why
how
would,
she
why,
feels?
would I, why would I answer that? Why would I? Why
And
would
watch
I
the
say
first
that?
thing she say. She's a nice person. No one says she's a looker. She's one of the best people I ever met. What about her face? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm not saying the woman ugly. I'm just saying people won't say it. Okay. So Micca, they go to you for the looks and your greenness.
Another woman to answering something that is absolutely insane
But
to
you,
answer.
fair enough. Go ahead.
And it's disrespectful.
And that picture was disrespectful.
But she
Uh-oh.
was there.
She was
And
there
that
at the
picture
second
was
one.
Yes.
That second picture.
Yes.
Did she take the picture of you laid it on her husband?
I sent you the video. Why play that?
I'll show that video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing after hours.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit.
Wait a minute. This is chassis right here. Wait a minute. I gotta go back. Let's see the chassis. Let's see the wife.
The picture of you leaning on her husband?
I sent you the video. Play that.
I'll show that video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back. And
Okay. I mean, she's not bad looking. I mean, she's not terrible. She's not the worst I've ever seen. But when people think of Anton Daniels and all of the messy talk and all of the highfalutin, and he a player, he a Mac. You know what I'm saying? You don't think he just, but get the woman that's going to do right for you in your life, nephew. This your dime. Okay? She might be better in the bedroom than the Micca chick. She might be better at cooking than the Micca chick. She might be better at answering your emails and doing things and making your life better than the other chick that's quote unquote look better. Quote unquote. As Gangsta Brown would say, quote unquote. Come on, man. But for eye candy, Micca is the looker. You understand me? But the wife, she might be the hooker, man. She might know how to put the things together, how to hook it all up for you, man. Hook it all up. You understand me? It's all perspective, man. That's cold. His perspective, man. Y'all go check out Brother Orlando, man. Great interviewer.
And maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing after hours.
And he told his...
So who picking the wife over Micca? Oh, man, I'm just asking you players, man. Who picking Anton's wife over Micca, man? I'm just asking you. The look is the hook. But the beauty is in the duty, man. Anton's wife, man, her duty, man. Beyond the call of duty, man. They had a song about Johnny Guitar Watson, man. He said you want the funk beyond the call of duty. Beyond the call of duty, man. She does what needs to be done. And she let a player play, man. If Anton say you play, I seen some old videos of him, man. He was talking with a whole different cadence. He had a little lisp on his tongue. He had a little lisp. You know what they say about them dudes that be that lisp. Allegedly. I'm just saying, man. This is a case of a green woman not knowing. I'm gonna say she an airhead, but she don't know about perception, and she's supposed to be into telecommunications and pop culture and content creating. No one cares about your content creating. They're there to look at you. Sorry about that. It kills me when beautiful women think I want to be known for more than my looks. Well, sorry. Too bad.
Like to come on over and sit down.
But
I think you're using that isolated.
No, that's not isolated. That was the entire day. So
no, I mean isolated your history with him.
No.
Okay.
The only one that she hasn't that she wasn't at was the first one at the game. Outside of that, Rita is there. Now I'm not in charge of her schedule.
And that's even scarier.
She's there most of the time, which
well,
is
I just think it's scarier if a wife,
of the
but
time.
I don't know her.
She does a lot of the business dealing. She does the emails. She does the scheduling because she actually scheduled my flight.
Oh, sure.
She does those. So Anton is not the person that actually does.
Like I said, emails, answering different things, taking care of business. See, you got the looker and you got the hooker, man. She hooks things up for you, man. You put it together.
Of that, because you just said, I kiss somebody's butt, so I'm just upping this one. Well, you do this to Black people, and a lot of people, use that.
Yeah, but in the urban Black community, you can't say to another man, suck something. But I also think Anton had a right to say what he said about you can't tell me that I'm kissing somebody's behind.
Correct. And you can't tell somebody how they feel about the disrespectful comment.
That's correct.
Some people may not feel that, saying you kiss white men, but if you feel the way Corey feels, then maybe you don't, because you think it's appropriate.
I think Anton handled that so respectfully.
I thought the exchange, was warranted how both of them went, but I didn't think it needed to be elevated to where.
And I say respectfully in the sense that Anton didn't allow it to get physical, because I thought Corey was about to dog him. When if Anton had said one more time what Corey told him not to say, for some reason I thought, wow, he may punch him. But then I was disappointed to see two black men.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
I didn't like it. One, because there were myself and Darlene and other females in the studio.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that.
Sometimes it got to go down, ladies.
Especially with men, I think you should be able to handle things cordially.
Why did Corey call you a bitch?
I don't know why he called me one, honestly.
Yeah. Are you going on the show? Will you?
Oh man, can y'all knock it off, man? Corey called every broad a bitch. Come on, man. I told you Micca is green. She's so sweet. See, Six the Goddess and Danica Marie, they probably wouldn't have cared. You call me a bitch, I don't care. Micca, oh, I'm offended. Oh, get over yourself, please. Everybody, he called everybody a bitch.
You go.
Am I going on his
Corey
show? No, not to my knowledge.
But I think publicly he said Micca can come. If Corey invited you to 5051, will you show up?
Probably not. And the reason why I say that is the same way, I can accept an apology. I can accept somebody saying a wrongdoing.
Apology for what?
I accept people make mistakes, and I'm not putting that above anything. But I understand what that show is now, and so I don't think I fit the audience too much. And
they talk crazy about everybody. They comedians.
Provide any value.
What is it that you want people to walk away with today? What truth do you want people to walk away with? And what more do you want to say about all of what we discussed today? Anton, Corey, your business relationship, your husband. We've touched on so many categories. So let's start with the first one. What truth do you want people to walk away with?
Not what truth. There's only the truth.
Sure.
The truth, really, honestly, is
that was a good answer.
There are lessons. There are.
Oh, this is good. I love lessons.
Okay.
What's the lesson that you extracted from this experience? Because your life was speaking to you. Do you understand that?
I learned a valuable lesson. Outside of your wordsmithing.
Well,
outside of your wordsmithing, I do think.
No, that brother was doing a good job on the interview.
It is important for your spouse to meet everybody. Right?
Thank God we made progress.
Oh no, I wasn't ever, not agreeing with you.
Sure.
I just still wanted you to understand that there wasn't anything nefarious there.
Yeah. On whose part?
On
yours, because you can't speak for anyone else.
Correct.
Yes.
But so I didn't want that to be misconstrued in what you were asking.
Sure.
But I do think it's important because, if and not that he would even be online talk, because he's not going to do that.
Sure.
But just to be able to have that sense of, if something like this happens, you understand, other people can have understanding that, that person definitely knows what's going on, even though he does. Absolutely. I've told him this, that, and third goes on. This is what we're doing. This is the paperwork. We're this, blah, 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 whatever. But when you have somebody, like you or others that are asking questions, I don't have to try to defend something that isn't happening, that absolutely isn't happening. And so I think.
Well, Miss Micca, as your Uncle Ism would tell you, perception is everything. So everybody think you and Anton was getting it on after dark. Did you catch that? It wasn't happening. He wanted the perception to be such that he was traveling with a baddie everywhere he go, that he has 5 broads on call at all times, all baddies, and I'll finesse you. That's what he had told old Mr. 1950. He said, I'll send the baddies to finesse you. But I got a wife, and I'm a Christian, and I dog walk Corey. I do this, I do, man. Everybody embellishing their exploits. So this is a lesson for you, Miss Micca. Stay close to your husband. Stay close to the man above. And don't let these boys out here run the reverse groom coon on you. He groomed you and took you to the game, let you meet some highfalutin people, put you in a suite, and then he was going to coon you and slide you right on his team. That's the lesson. Perception. Uncle Ism with the wisdom.
Yeah, I really came from shit, but I won't change my shit.